Good day, Ma'am Chris, and to everyone. We are the Julius Incognito Tech, and today's video we are going to demonstrate our project, Class Monitoring and Management System. So for the introduction, one of the most significant things for students to comply with in order to pass a term, aside from the major exam, is attendance, activities, and assignments. These are all aspects of a student's daily class standing and performance. Attendance is a daily activity that must be managed before the start of each lecture, and it has become a challenge considering attendance monitoring takes a long time. Within the framework of the evolution of traditional class monitoring towards modern technologies, we created the tool, the class monitoring and management system that has an identity to define the digital native of monitoring class attendance, manage, manage activities and assignments. This integration of class monitoring and management system will show a great potential to improve our school. So for the next presenter, may I call on Ms. Rocher Meras for the purpose of our project.
Thank you for the introduction. So the purpose of this class monitoring and management system is to provide the students information regarding their attendance, activities, and assignments. Also, one of its purpose is to lessen the workload of the professors and for them to easily monitor their students.
Thank you so much. So for the demonstration of our system, may I call on Mr. Julius Cesar Ginogin for the class monitoring and management system demonstration. The demonstration of our system project, the class monitoring and management system. So from opening the system, you can see the main page. From the center, the logo of the Quezon City University, and at the right upper corner of our main page is the real-time date. So to modify the data inside the system, just press the section Best IT, Best IT 1A, and you can see all the available panel. And so to modify the student list, click on student, and then to show so we are going to show you the buttons. Here is the save, update, delete, and the clear. So for the save, just enter the primary key, which is the student number 11, and the student ID, and then the first name of the student and the last name of the student. After entering all the details of the student, just press the save, and a message box will appear and automatically save the latest data of the student in the data grid. So to update the student's details, enter the student's detail in the text box. Let's try the 170062. Enter the student's first name and last name, and then press update. Here you can see the student number, the first name last name of the 170062 has been changed. So for the delete button, just enter all the details of the student, or there is an optional way to delete data, which is just enter the student number or ID and then press delete. Here you can see the student has been deleted in the data grid and also to the database. Next is for the activity. The buttons here has the same function as the student page. To enter a new data inside the activity table, enter the activity ID, activity number, and the status of that activity. So for example, here is the activity ID is 9 and activity number 1. So activity status is the submitted and press save. Here you can see the data has been entered in the database. So for the update, enter the activity ID available in the data grid and then change all the details you want to change and press update. Here you can see the activity ID 9 with the activity number 1 has been changed to missing. So for the delete, enter the 9, activity number 1, and press delete. So from time to time, the database inside the database and the form will be updated. So for the next is assignment page. Here has the same function as the activity. So just enter the activity ID, activity number, and the assignment status and press save. And for the update, enter the assignment ID, assignment number, and update the assignment status. And for the delete, enter the assignment ID, assignment number, and update the status. And for the last but not the least, the attendance. Here you can see all the weeks that the student attended. For saving a new attendance ID, just enter the attendance ID, the date of the currently meeting, and the status, and press save. Here you can see the data has been entered to the database. For the update, for the second week, enter the attendance ID, week 2, and status, and press update. And for deleting a data inside the attendance table, enter the attendance ID, the week, and or just enter the attendance ID and press delete. You can see here the data inside the table has been deleted. So all the other section has the same functionality. So we don't need to show us that because as I said, the pages inside the section has the same functionality. So that's all for our video demonstration of our project. Thank you so much for listening. That's all for our video presentation of our project. So I just want to introduce my member for the documents, Maria Rocher Meras, Reynalyn Castro, and Geraldine Albotante. For the interface of our project, Warwick Mau, and our junior programmer, Monsieur Vincent Bolyosa, and for senior programmer, Julius Cesar Ginogin. And yours truly, project manager, Jan De Pata. Thank you so much, ma'am.